Monday, August 10th, 2020, 8:49 p.m. right now. The market has closed. Let's take a look at the market. So you can see that the market is just following this line I drew a couple of days earlier. Very, very low volatility, very low volatility manner. It feels like it's similar to these kind of stages. So I personally think right now it's very difficult to trade in this market because there's just simply no volatility. When there's no volatility, any up move and down moves are kind of minimal, right? If you look at this down move, it looks pretty big compared to this, but this is only a 3% or 2% move. If you look at that, so it's a 3% move, not even 3%. You can see that. But these low volatility days are what kills a trader if you're trading in this market. If you're holding for the long term, you can just keep holding on to your portfolio, and it shouldn't really matter to you these days. And I don't see any sign that this market is going to crash. So I think we might, we keep rising like this in a low volatility manner. One day the volatility is going to come back, but it's going to be a dip. Then we're going to keep continue to go up. That's a the probability of that scenario is a lot higher than all the other scenarios. Okay, let's take a look at the Nasdaq today. So that was the S&P 500. Nasdaq, you can see that today it dropped a little bit. I remember in the morning it had a kind of a flash crash, not a flash crash, like a flash dip, but then it bounced back right away, right? You can see that here. It bounced back right away, and now it's just consolidating. And as I said, this market is in a very low volatility consolidation period. Very difficult to trade. Actually, there's no trading opportunity. It's not difficult to trade. There's simply no trade in this market. And you just hold on to your winners. That's my only advice here right now in this stage of the market right now. Let's take a look at the other stuff. Again, Slack, this one I own, is down. I mean, it's because competition, Microsoft Teams bundling with, Microsoft Office 365. You pay the same per person as Slack, but you get Office 365 in the bundle, and that is just simply, it just makes no sense to buy for anyone to use Slack, right? Because Slack has to lower its price, has to lower the price on its offerings to become more competitive. And again, Slack has initiated a lawsuit against Microsoft for bundling. And as we know, this is not the first time Microsoft bundling their stuff together to literally crush a competition. For example, back in 2000, Microsoft bundled their Microsoft Windows with Internet Explorer, right? With Internet Explorer, and that's the thing, right? That's the thing. So bundling is a strategy by Microsoft, and it's quite common. Okay. All right. So let's see what else. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin and the Ethereum today. Bitcoin, again, it went up a little bit, then now it consolidated down. It seems that we have a very high resistance. A lot of people are still selling at the 12,000 level. It's just it's kind of difficult to get past that. So I expect this to maybe even dip lower and consolidate further, and then have a rush to the upside. I think right now this market really needs more buyers at a lower level, at a slightly lower level, to attract more buyers to really kind of consume all the selling pressures at this level, and people are selling probably gonna even down there. So if the price goes down lower, attract more buyers, all that selling can be absorbed, then the price could lift off, right? Similar stuff with Ethereum right now. Ethereum, again, it just couldn't pass the $400 level. It just it had a huge rejection of the 414. That was just an overshoot. Couldn't even stay there for more than 5 minutes actually without rejecting it. We're all the way down on some exchanges like to 300 level, and And as you can see here, we are at the 395. We just couldn't go past 400. I know there are a lot of sellings at 400 just based on this chart. And I think the people who are selling at 400, they are relentless. I don't think we are going to go past 400 without dipping down again. So I expect this market to maybe dip down. Let's see what kind of slope we can dip down. Maybe we can, let's see, we can use this, right? It looks like this one is a trend line, maybe. So maybe we can dip down here to 382 to 370-ish and dip down here, and then we keep going up again. So that could be a potential scenario. And or we can, I don't know, we can dip even lower to, I don't think we can break this low. You can see the price got rejected right away at 363, which means a lot of buyers sitting here. So let's just have this range here, right? So we have a lot of buyers sitting down here at the 360 to 360 level. We have a lot of sellers at the 400, right? At the 400 level. And if the price dips here, I think more buyers are going to buy, and eventually the selling is going to be absorbed, and we're going to continue to move up. And I think that's it. That's all I want to talk about today.